Two CRM giants, Freshsales and Nutshell. Both promise to supercharge your sales process, but which one truly delivers? On one side, Freshsales feature-packed, automation-focused, and built for fast growth. On the other, Nutshell streamlined, intuitive, and designed for teams who just want things to work. We'll put them head-to-head in the categories that matter most: ease of use, customization, integrations, support, pricing, and more. Let's skip the marketing jargon and dive straight into what actually matters for your business. Each round scores points, and at the end, you'll see which CRM comes out on top. And trust us, the winner might surprise you. Let's get into it. So here's what we're going to cover: pricing, features, integrations, ease of use, support, reporting and analytics, and of course, automation. Seriously, this is the stuff that actually matters when you pick your next CRM. Let's kick things off with, obviously, pricing. Freshsales does start you off with a pretty generous free plan, and they've got all sorts of flexible tiers as your team grows, which is pretty sweet. But honestly, once you start looking at the premium options, those add-ons can stack up fast. Now, Nutshell, no free tier, which I know is kind of a bummer, but the pricing is super straightforward, and you get all the main features in one plan. Can't ignore that. Nutshell's definitely easier on the wallet if you're planning to use everything. Next, features. Okay, Freshsales is kind of the powerhouse here. It comes loaded with stuff like built-in phone and email, AI sales helpers, the kind of workflow automations that make salespeople's lives way easier. Honestly, it's almost too much, especially if your team is small and doesn't want to be bombarded with options. Nutshell, on the other hand, keeps things much simpler. Pipeline management is strong, reporting is clear, but you miss out on those fancier automations. So, if you want to geek out on features, Freshsales is going to tempt you. How about integrations? Freshsales comes swinging again here. It connects to everything from Slack to Zapier, even other Freshworks products. There are literally hundreds of integrations though, fair warning, some of those are behind a paywall. Nutshell, meanwhile, covers the basics really well: Google, Office, MailChimp, QuickBooks, but not as many native options as Freshsales offers. Quick break. Did you know that CRM as software didn't even exist until the late 1980s? Before that, people were just scribbling customer info on paper, trying not to lose their sticky notes. Imagine running a business that way today. Now, let's talk ease of use. This one really flips the script. Freshsales has a slick, modern UI, tons of customization, but honestly, it's just a lot. There's a bit of a learning curve, so if you're new, it can be overwhelming. Nutshell, by contrast, absolute breeze. Super simple UI, onboarding's a walk in the park, but yeah, you're trading off some serious customization. For folks who just want to log in and go, Nutshell is the clear winner. Support time. Both of these do a pretty solid job, to be honest. Freshsales offers 24/5 chat, phone, email support, and a huge knowledge base, though I've heard there can be the occasional delay. Now, Nutshell brings US-based support, gets a big thumbs up for onboarding help, but sadly, no live chat on the lower plans. All told, it's kind of a tie here. Digging into reporting and analytics now, Freshsales really comes alive with those dashboards. They're super visual, rich with advanced forecasting, and if you're the type that loves custom reports, you're going to be in heaven. Small catch, some of the real good stuff is behind the bigger paywalls. Nutshell keeps things simple, which is awesome if you hate drowning in data, but you can't tweak the reporting as much. So, for all you data nerds, Freshsales will probably leave you happier. And last, but not least, automation. Freshsales has some pretty wild sales sequences and AI-driven workflows, even though, yeah, the best stuff is on the higher-priced plans. Still, it's noticeably more powerful than Nutshell, which just gives you the basics on pipeline automation. No contest really, Freshsales takes it here. Let's zoom out and see how they stack up, category by category. If you're a visual person, this is your moment. Some really tight races, but also some total blowouts. So, bottom line, if you're a small team or you want something that just works right away, Nutshell is easier and more approachable. But if you want deep features, killer automations, and powerful analytics, Freshsales is the one that stands out overall. No kidding. Both are good, but Freshsales edges ahead for teams that want to do more. If you found this CRM comparison useful, stick around and hit that subscribe or follow button because we've got plenty more no-nonsense breakdowns coming.